Question 13. Smaller than or bigger than a right angle. Let's study. If we look at this angle in the middle, it is a perfect right angle. This arm stands directly upright on this arm and it forms a square corner. If we think of our house, this is how we want the walls in our house to look. They must be right angles. So if this is the floor and that is the wall, we want it to be nice and upright, forming a right angle. If we look here on the left, this angle here is smaller than a right angle. That would be a right angle, and we can see that the angle that has been formed is a lot smaller. On the right here, this would be a right angle if I draw a line upright there. But we can see that this angle turns past a right angle. Therefore, it is larger than a right angle. Number 2. State whether each angle is smaller than, bigger than, or equal to a right angle. If we look at A, from there to there, there's our angle. Now, this would be a right angle. Do you agree? From there to there. So we can easily see that this is smaller than a right angle. If we look at B, let's picture that would be the right angle. So our arm moves past the right angle, so B is larger than a right angle. C is nice and easy. This one is a perfect right angle, so it is equal to. It's your turn to press pause and complete question 2 by yourself. Number 3. Arrange the angles from the smallest to the biggest. If we look at A, B, C, and D, A is definitely our smallest angle. So we've used that. B is larger than a right angle. C is a right angle. D is smaller than a right angle, because that would be a right angle. But it is bigger than A, so D comes next. Then C is a right angle, so that comes next. And lastly, B, that would be a right angle. So B moves past the right angle, so that is our largest angle. So it goes A, D, C, B. Press pause to complete 3 by yourself now. Number 4. State whether each angle is smaller than, bigger than, or equal to a right angle. If we look at A, let's consider this as being our straight line. If we were to make a right angle, the right angle would look like that. Picture the walls of your house if the house was askew. That would be how your walls would look. So A is smaller than a right angle. For B, if this was one arm of the right angle, that would be another arm to form a right angle there. So B, you can see, moves past the right angle, so it is bigger than a right angle. Press pause to complete the rest of 4 by yourself now. Let's continue. Number 5. State whether each numbered angle is smaller than, bigger than, or equal to a right angle. I'm going to do B for you. If we look at A, this is the angle that we are talking about. Now, we can see that that is one arm and that is another arm. If this were one arm of a right angle, the angle would go like that. Therefore, we see that 1 is bigger than a right angle. For 2, this is the angle that we're talking about, and we can see that it's nice and small. It's definitely smaller than a right angle, so we write for 2 smaller than. It's now your turn to complete all of 5 by yourself now.